Hey guys, andito na tayo ngayon sa Manila Game Fest. Now I have brought my Engkanto board game that I've been creating for the past few years now, and we are going to get an award-winning game designer to playtest this game. Tingnan natin kung ano ang magiging reaction niya. So ito ang pinaka-perfect place sa buong Manila to introduce this game. Alright, Manila Game Festival, daming board game fans dito, daming mga fans ng Warhammer, Dungeons & Dragons, miniature painting, ganun. So tara na, let's go. Alright guys, so this is the guy we're gonna meet. Eto siya, Daryl Chow. Alright, these are his board game creations, the ones he has designed. Award-winning pa siya. So I'm excited to see what he has to say about this game. Dwayne.
Nice to meet you.
Yan, ikaw din po. Filipino po kayo?
No,
Oh, you're not?
I'm from Singapore.
Oh, you're from Singapore. Okay. Okay, cool.
So you can speak Tagalog?
You can't speak Tagalog. Okay. English, Chinese, yeah?
Unfortunately. Yeah, Chinese, Japanese, whatever.
Okay, awesome. So apparently you're playtesting games today, is that right?
Yeah, I can do that, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So I've created this game. It's a Filipino mythology based board game.
Okay.
It's kind of like, I guess it's kind of similar to Dungeons and Dragons and Hero Quest. Yeah, I'm a hybrid of that. So it's like a skirmish combat exploration board game. Awesome. Where do we playtest?
Just any empty table.
Any empty table? Okay, cool. So this is just a prototype.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm also interested in how people make prototypes.
Ah, okay, yeah. So to set up the game, they put these tokens on all the fireflies, these squares here.
I see, okay.
Yeah. To start off, you choose your character. Which character do you want to play?
Sit down. I think I actually may have read about. Yeah, I'll take this one.
Maganda. Okay,
Sure.
cool. So they're all Filipino like heroes from mythology. So these will get placed on the stone piles that you see here.
Is this a single player game?
You can play it solo. Well, yeah, 1 to 5 players.
1 to 5,
yeah.
okay.
Cool. All right. So Daryl, next you will choose a level 1 spell to use. Any of these, just one of them.
When I was a kid, I used to come to the Philippines a lot. So a lot of the books that I read growing up is actually from the Philippine bookstore. So there's a lot of like Philippine mythology.
Oh, cool.
Really?
Nice. So you're Lapu-Lapu, so you will take the Kampilan. And yes, and the Tuba.
People always think that making games is easy, but it's one of the harder things.
I know.
It's one of the hardest things.
I thought I would be done with this in 6 months. It's been 2.5 years. Then you choose a Filipino god that you worship.
Okay.
Or a deity.
1, 2.
Oh, so you can't move through the tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 1, 2.
You want to kill this one or?
I was here, right?
Yes. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Correct. Yep. Cool.
So I'll end there.
You're in there? Cool.
No,
Maganda.
that's not a good idea.
No?
Oh yeah, because you're blocking me.
Yeah, because if he reaches you on his turn, he'll reveal automatically. Maganda, your turn.
Okay, so I'll just move twice and go in.
And go in the house. Okay. So what you do here is you open up the rule book to where it has this mission.
Okay.
And then it tells you what to read when you walk into the hut. So basically there's an old man in there. He says his sons went to visit the great spirits inside the underground river. He tells you you're on the island of Palawan. He says that he also has left some oars and sailing equipment, and his boat is docked nearby. Okay. So you need to find this colored gem to get the oars and sail away on the boat, and that will take you to a different map. Or you can find the pink gem, which is a light, to go into the cave.
Okay.
Yeah, and that will be a different map. So there's a cave map, there's a map for the boat. Cool. Sigbin will attack Lapu-Lapu. Here we go. There's one attack during the morning. He misses. Okay, that's it. New round. We're on Tanghali. So during Tanghali, Engkanto take an extra damage.
Okay.
They're the weakest at this point. It's the sun is the brightest in the sky. They're the weakest.
It's like noontime.
Yep, noontime.
How do you level up?
Oh, and you also, I forgot, draw a Panahon card. So now the weather changes. So we draw one of these. So we place this here. Okay. Baha. Okay, so it starts to flood. It rains and it floods. Yeah, so you only have to stand next to it to flip it over, Oh, you got a legendary. You pick up a legendary card. Okay, so that
They lose the
means,
status.
yeah, you choose any of these 8 status cards and you cannot get that status. Yep. Tikbalan can make you baliw, a white lady can make you frozen, a duende can make you sinumpa or cursed.
Yeah.
Sinumpa? Okay, cool. You are immune to sinumpa.
I just roll first and
Correct, yeah. Okay, 10. So now we reveal what it is. Manananggal. Oh, okay. So because it's during the day, the Manananggal on the stat block says it's just a normal
Oh,
woman
okay.
until it gets here and then it turns into a Manananggal.
so I can't attack it.
So you can attack it. We just use the human stat block while she's a human. And when she becomes a Manananggal, we use the Manananggal stat block.
It's like a werewolf.
Kind of like a werewolf, yeah. You gain 2 Pogi points for killing a Manananggal. So when you meet a human in the game, like she was during the day, you can roll a descarte test to make them fall in love with you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And then you get the Sana Old status. Where
After Daryl played the game, he had some feedback.
It'd be nice to see where the strong ones are. Then that's kind of like the boss. Then you can kind of plan out where you. I think players who like this kind of games, they like to kind of have some strategy as to I go here first and then
Okay.
maybe I'll run away this way or
Yeah.
If there's only 2 of us, then the odds are we'll really have to face all the monsters before we get to open them.
yes. But yeah, if you have less of these with less players, then we don't have to go so far.
My thought process in doing that was if there's less players, you'll get more like items.
Okay.
So you'll be more powerful. And if there's less players, you have more monsters to kill, so you'll have more Pogi points that you can spend
I see.
on other things. That was my like thinking, the trade-off, you know?
Yeah, players are trying to complete the game, so
Right.
they actually won't go and pick up everything.
Right.
Most of the time, players are going to come together anyways. So actually,
Rather than split up.
Yeah.
You just need to make it like challenging, but not too overwhelming.
yeah.
Right. So this is a bit too overwhelming at the moment, yeah?
I mean, I say it's borderline.
Borderline,
Yeah, borderline.
I don't think it's
not-
I don't think it's
I
bad.
don't think so.
But small things I mentioned, like reducing playtime, reducing complexity, all of that will,
Okay.
will allow this to be a game that maybe you and non-gamers can play.
Okay.
Because I don't think this is a game that all non-gamers could sit down and play. But
Yes.
if there was a gamer that's leading the way, you could still
You can do it, yeah. Awesome. That's good feedback.
Yeah, I mean, I spent all my life doing this. The games that we design are for the market,
Right.
not really games that I mean, I enjoy games like this and heavier games, but
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the game you design is more a massa for the mass.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
yeah, thanks so much, Dwayne.
Yeah, all right, yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, it was a pleasure.
After Daryl played, I invited some Filipino guests to play the game. I wanted to see the Filipino reaction to it.
Lower.
6. What's your defense?
5.
5. Okay, that hits. So he rolls this, and then if it's a 1, it's bad. If it's anything else, it's good.
We got it.
Oh my god, how can you do
It's just one shot.
7 to hit the white lady? Yes. Yep. And how much damage?
After playing the game with 2 different groups of people, I asked for their feedback.
So what did you guys think of the game?
I really like the game. Things that I take in consideration for a game is miniature,
Yep.
co-op, and this aspect that it's a RPG. It's a very easy to learn the game. So, for example, if I have friends over, and if they're not into board games, I think this could be a really startup for them. You know.
Cool.
The aspect of the time, the weather, this really adds flavor in the game. That is amazing. The surprise of the tokens, also perfect. The movement in the water, that is a really nice.
Yeah.
That's really well considered.
I like that there's a Filipino touch because I can relate to it so much. And it's actually funny in a way to like the Sana All and then like Pogi Points.
The
like,
sari-sari
Yeah,
store.
the sari-sari store. It's very like, it represents Philippines and I like it. I like that. And of course, it reminds me of my childhood, the ones that scares me when I was a kid.
Engkanto.
Yeah, the Engkanto, the Tikbalang.
Yep.
I haven't heard that for a while now, so it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good thing that we're actually using it as a character in a game.
I
Cool.
actually really like the mechanic of the fireflies.
Okay.
Because once it reaches, I believe Hapon, right?
Yes.
The unseen come back again, and it adds another sort of challenge for us to try and survive if we can't, get the gems first to escape.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think that's it. They covered all of it.
All of it?
Actually, for me, because I love board games,
Yeah.
maybe that's make it bigger. So
Make it bigger.
Bigger expansion.
So there's 8 maps in the game. So this was level 1. This is the underground river in Palawan. So this is where you enter here.
We reached this and we all died.
Yeah, so once you go in the
I didn't
cave,
know
you
that.
come here.
Okay,
Yep, and then it
nice,
just continues on for 8 maps. Yeah.
Alright guys, so eto na ang katapusan ng video natin. Daryl has played the game. He's given me some good feedback, which I'll be implementing into the second edition of the game. And the current edition of the game is still being made, sent to my backers on Kickstarter. So yeah, I'm not going to be changing too much, maybe a little bit, because the rule book isn't printed yet. I can still change some things without affecting other mechanics in the game. So I'll take Daryl's advice on the things I can change. So ayan. Maraming salamat sa panonood guys, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.